I have one of my neighbors that actually work in one of these companies as well. The company is actually in UK and the guy is in Nigeria. He stays in my estate and he works from home, but the guy is always inside the house. He works 100% from home. So it was even from him I actually learned that you can actually work from home regardless of the company. When he told me he was working with a company in UK, I was like, was it either UK or Dubai? I can't remember. In my mind, I was already feeling, you know, when a guy said they're working from home, my mind was, oh, this one is doing Yahoo. That was my mind, that was my mind. Then the guy was able to figure that I'm already thinking that he's a Yahoo guy. So this guy showed me his ID card. He showed me, I saw it with my eyes like this. The company was either in Dubai or UK, and the guy is in Nigeria. He stays in my estate. If I call him from now, can you hear his name? So he showed me his ID card like this, that they actually work from home. And I don't know if you watched my video, it was that same guy I was talking about that the company actually wanted to take them to vacation in Dubai, but then he has not taken his COVID at all. It was that guy that I was talking about. So that's why I told you that these companies, they have a lot of benefits if you are working with them, as long as you're a good abiding this thing. Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. You guys know anytime is involving job, money, I'm always smiling, because what else are we living for if it's not for money? It's money. After money, then we think about other things. Money is very important, and legal money that we're talking about. So guys, today's video will be completely different, extremely different from what you've been seeing on my YouTube channel. It will be very different because this one is not country specific, it is global. Anywhere you are, the least I need you to do is to listen to me with what? With rapt attention, as usual. To listen to me with rapt attention, because I've actually drafted out some possible questions you might really want to ask, and of course I'll be answering that, so that you not come and say Kinika in the comment section, I've answered it in the video. And I say this one is different from what you've always seen in my videos. So guys, today I will tell you about 40 companies. 40 companies, global, not just companies, 40 global countries. English, 40 Jesus, 40. Why is this hair coming down? Anyways, the hair is excited as well. 40 global companies worldwide. Global is worldwide. 40 Hey, I am hungry. I want to eat. After this video, I am gonna eat. But let me finish this one. Okay, 40 global countries. Hey, okay, take 2. 40 global companies. 40 global countries. I hope you guys understand. I'm not so fluent with English. You should understand what I'm going to say. So I will tell you guys 40 global countries that actually recruit from home. Like you can actually work from home. So working from home, they actually call it remote job. So regardless of where you are, regardless of your nationality, that one is very important, because I know my Nigerian people will come and ask me, can Nigerians apply? You people now have told you that if Nigerians cannot apply to something, I'm not gonna make the video. If Africans cannot apply to something, I am not gonna make the video. So it's gonna be equal opportunity. You people should know me by that. So regardless of your nationality, you can actually apply to any of these jobs, and these jobs are global. And then another sweet benefit about this is most of these jobs will actually request you to actually have a laptop. Yes, but then most of these jobs as well will actually send you a laptop to your location. So anywhere you are, whether you're in Nigeria, whether you're in Ghana, whether you're anywhere, to actually send you a laptop, they can send you a monitor, they can send you this normal internet, Wi-Fi, anything depending on the country. But that does not mean that if you have laptop, you say you don't have, it might actually be a limitation. That's why I said depending on the job, right? And again, another thing you might want to ask is, do you need the experience to work with this job? In these companies, some of these companies actually request for experience, some do not request for experience, some just need to have minimum BSc, some diploma, some is just normal work, some might just be it's just normal work. So what are the jobs that is available here? All jobs is available here, as long as it's any job you can do from your own. It could be customer care, it could be virtual care assistant, it could be IT, it could be bookkeeping, it could be anything. It could be translating, it could be transcribing, it could be invoice collation, it could be anything. That's why I said depending on the company, depending solely on the company. There are so many job opportunities there. So when I mention this company, what you just do is just to type the company on Google, then just say the company, then the career site. Just go to their career site and see any of these jobs there, or just type the company, the career site, and just see something company, career site, job, remote job, right? Excuse me. Then you see any job of your choice. Then another question you might want to ask is the pay. These companies actually pay well. Some of them actually pay well, some of them don't pay well, but then most of them actually pay well. At least you can actually earn minimum $500 per month, depending minimum. And again, some of these companies, right, they actually charge you per hour. For example, like all these transcribing, translating job, they can say depending on how many documents you translate to another language or anything in 1 hour or anything, depending on your space, depending on when you attend to customer, depending on when you pick call, depending on when you send email. It could be social media management as well. It could be anything. It could be anything. So they actually or pay per hour. Then another thing is, some of them I want to ask about PTO. PTO means, let me be PTO self. Clinical leave. So PTO actually means companies that actually allow you to actually have free time. You know, we have some companies, right, where you actually apply for jobs, right? They will tell you that, oh, you have to work 6 hours per day, you have to have 5 hours per day. But then some people are actually fast. Maybe they are used to that job. Maybe, for example, typing. It could be a typing job. Let's just say, for example, you are told to type 1 page like this, type, and then you actually finish typing the job in 2 hours. Then the remaining 3 hours, what happens? Will you stay with the job? So we have some companies like that they'll just tell you, okay, you have to show up every 6 hours every day. But then you actually have PTO. PTO means you can take enough free time for yourself as long as you've completed the job. And then in another scenario, for example, a job actually requires you to type 2 pages of work, and then maybe they can say, okay, you are allowed to take free time or break time anytime you want, as long as you've typed up to 15 lines or you've typed up to 10 lines. So they can give you any condition like that. So that's what they call PTO. So these companies, they can allow, not all of them, some of them actually allow. So that's why during your interview and negotiation, ask them about the PTO, that PTO or free time or free vacation. So some request you, like, you should just finish that 2 pages at one stand, no vacation, no anything, you have to finish it at once. While some, they'll be like, as long as you've typed up to half page, you can take your free time, then come back again. So depending on the company. Then another thing is benefits, because since you're not working physical, some of these companies, most of these companies actually have good benefit. They can send you maybe all these monthly goodies, happy start something, I don't know, some of these things they actually offer normal benefits, just as if you're actually working with them in physical. Then another question that I want to ask is it part-time or temporary job? There's part-time, there's temporary, and there is permanent. What did I say? Permanent. Some of these companies actually offer permanent. So if you're a lover of work at home like me, that you don't even want to step out, you don't want to be seeing all those things, this is actually a perfect opportunity for you. So you can see when you actually go to their career site, you can see one that will say part-time, you can see one that will say temporary, you see the one that is permanent. So this one, regardless of where you're living, you can just work with them temporary. There's no need of visa sponsorship. They are not visa sponsoring you anywhere. Since you are already in your home country, there's no need. I have one of my neighbors that actually work in one of these companies as well. The company is actually in UK and the guy is in Nigeria. He stays in my estate and he works from home, but the guy is always inside the house. He works 100% from home. So it was even from him I actually learned that you can actually work from home regardless of the company. Whereas there are some countries that, for example, if the company is in UK, they can request you that you should be in UK, but then you should be working from UK. There's some companies that they don't care about your location. So that this is me telling you all the possible outcomes, just in case you're searching for a job and they're giving you this condition. Try to look for another one, or you try to negotiate. Then another thing that you want to ask, okay, I've talked about part-time or temporary. So even if you are working full-time already, this is a way of you like any like side also for you. Like I said, some of these jobs can even be typing job, it could be anything, it could be any one of them. Then some of them might actually be like, how do you get paid? You can actually get paid in any way, but most times people, they actually make use of PayPal, they can make use of domiciliary, because I know some African countries actually have difficulty in opening PayPal, so you can make use of your domiciliary account. Just go to any of your bank, then open domiciliary account. Then it could be dollar account, it could be euros account, and aside that, some of them can have another different way of actually paying you. Then which other questions do people want to ask? That's all the questions I feel like people want to ask. So if you have any other questions aside the ones I've actually explained this, please make sure to leave it in the comment section. I'll try to respond to you all. So I just try to mention any other question, just know that. And then any question you want to ask, if it's too specific, you might just ask this thing. So that's why I just try to like combine you. Then another person I want to ask, can you work in more than one company? Yes, you can work in 10 companies if you can. That's why I've explained to you that some of these companies actually offer good PTO, that you can take enough free time for yourself. So just imagine if a company requests you to type 2 pages, and then they'll be like, okay, after you type half page, you can take off time. So that off time you're taking, you can use to work in another company. But then you have to be smart about it. You understand? You not allow this one to affect this one, and now it's factor. So you can work as much or as long as you want or anything. And some, it could actually be a typing job. Even when typing, you can actually apply to another job that is customer care. The way you're typing, maybe they got a customer, or you have to type or anything, and then you actually attend to them. And then some people want to ask about the time. Do you have to work during the daytime or at night? Some of these companies, most of them, all of them, that's why I said depending on whatever your company say, depending on the flexibility. If it's customer care, depending on when this company actually open their office, maybe if they open from morning to evening, from this thing. So of course, if they open from morning to evening, customer care will be during that time. If it's a 24 hours company, right? If it's a 24 hours company, but then that means you work during the day, then during the night you can look for another job. Why did this song go down now? So during the night you can look for another job that will actually pay you for night work. So it varies. It could be anytime. And aside that, it could be a even company, it could be a company that actually opens from morning to evening, right? They close 5 o'clock, but then the type of job you'll be doing could be a flexible one. So these jobs are flexible, they are part-time, they're temporary, and then they can be permanent, like forever. You just be working. Then another thing is, some of these companies will actually, like I told you, they will send you a laptop, they can send you a computer, they can send you all these gadgets that you need to work, and of course they will send you ID card. Like I told you, one of my neighbor, when he told me he was working with a company in UK, I was like, was it either UK or Dubai? I can't remember. In my mind, I was already feeling, you know, when a guy said they're working from home, my mind was, oh, this one is doing Yahoo. That was my mind, that was my mind. Then the guy was able to figure that I'm already thinking that is a Yahoo guy. So this guy showed me his ID card. He showed me, I saw it with my eyes like this. The company was either in Dubai or UK, and the guy is in Nigeria. He stays in my estate. If I call him from now, you will hear his name. So he showed me his ID card like this, that they actually work from home. And I don't know if you watched my video, it was that same guy I was talking about, that the company actually wanted to take them to vacation in Dubai, but then he has not taken his COVID at all. It was that guy that I was talking about. So that's why I told you that these companies, they have a lot of benefits if you are working with them. As long as you're a good abiding this thing, you would have gone to Dubai last year, but because he did not do his COVID, so even if he did his COVID, the second jab, he can't take it till after 1 month, and then they would have gone. So I don't know. So it was him that allowed me to even know that you can work from home legitly. And you people know that I don't want to come here and come and say, companies you can work from home, kinikan, and again, and then when you get there, you see that there is nothing. I like evidence. So this one, I saw somebody with my eyes that did it, and I saw the ID card. And even after I saw the ID card, I was not even really trusting him, because I have trust issues. You see all these young boys, somebody should not come and use my pants and do this thing. Then we now went to Google, because he even said the company is a company I've not heard before, and even the ones I'll be telling you guys is a company you've not, most of you have not heard before. So we went to the company, and we went to Google. He typed out the company, and aside that, we now went to their career site or their workers listing. We saw his ID card, same ID card that he showed me. I saw it on the company's profile. That's why I said, okay, you are not a Yahoo boy. Do you understand? So even if you are working, maybe you are living in a place like Nigeria and I feel like you're a Yahoo boy, you can show them your ID card. If they don't believe you, go to the company's website to see your profile. But there is not a company that you see your profile there, or it's all depending. But that was how I was able to verify that the guy was not lying, and truly he actually worked from home. So guys, let's go over it. So the first on my list does not mean this is one topic. It's just according to my research. So the first on my list is Apple. Who doesn't know Apple? So the next on my list is Chime. The next on my list is Pandoc. The next on my list is DOORDASH. The next on my list is Dropbox. The next on my list is PayPal. The next on my list is Chewy. The next on my list is Humana. The next on my list is Apollo.io. The next on my list is Discover. The next on my list is United Health Groups. The next on my list is, I don't know what I wrote here, Spotify. The next on my list is drift.com. The next on my list is bricks.inc. The next on my list is Verizon. The next on my list is Sports. The next on my list is sap.com. The next on my list is Salesforce. The next on my list is Google. The next on my list is Chili Piper. The next on my list is GoDaddy. The next on my list is migrate. The next on my list is Amazon. The next on my list is sap.com. I think I've mentioned. The next on my list is Quora. The next on my list is Lyft. The next on my list is VISTA. The next on my list is inkhouse. The next on my list is Zapier. The next on my list is Knack. The next on my list is monday.com. The next on my list is Facebook. The next on my list is Alice. The next on my list is American Express. The next on my list is Buffer. The next on my list is Loft. The next on my list is SAS Optis. The next on my list is, I don't know what I wrote here. I'm typing it on the screen. The next on my list that you can actually get this remote job is Indeed, LinkedIn, red.co. So sometimes when you just what you just do, for example, is you just type Apple career sites, remote job for Apple remote job. Just type it, Apple remote job. Just type the name of the company on Google and go to their careers. I'll just say Apple careers or job.careers, anything of your treasure. You shall find it on Google. So guys, that will bring us to the end of today's video. And guys, I wish you all the best. So when you start earning your money, don't forget to send me my share. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.